Hey everyone, ADH here. Now if you are struggling to find all of the stars on Tiny Huge Island, my walkthrough will show you where and how to find these stars. Now if you want to jump to a particular star, use the timestamps down below. Now Tiny Huge Island is quite different to a lot of the levels in the game. There's two different portraits we can jump through. The left one takes us to Tiny Island, and the one on the right, that takes us to Huge Island. Now for star 1, we're going to jump through Tiny Island portrait. Now for star number 1, as long as you did jump through that left portrait, do a couple of long jumps across the water here. Once you got up here, jump into the pipe. This is going to change everything back to Huge Island. Now to get the star, all you need to do is defeat 5 of the piranha plants. I would recommend punching them, it's the quickest way to do this. Just watch out for the fire they spit out. Once you've defeated all 5, the star will appear though. Now for star number 2, we need to jump back through the left portrait. This is going to take us to Tiny Island. Now like in star 1, do a couple of long jumps across the water here. Now instead of going into the pipe, we're going to take a detour just down this step. That's going to land us on a switch. So you need to be quick here. Do a backflip or a somersault or a triple jump up to this ledge, watching out for the cannonballs. And then jump back into the pipe. This is going to take us back to Huge Island, where we're going to find the star for this level. Now the steps are quite high. Do a flip or a somersault up here. Walk across the plank. And you'll find the star in the box just up the top of the hill here. Now for star 3, we're going to take a right here and jump through the portrait at Huge Island. Now if you prefer, you can jump through at Tiny Island as well. Follow star 1, but jump through the pipe to turn you back small, and then go and challenge Koopa the Quick. But I'm going to show you more of the level here. So go up onto the sand, and we can take the shell from the Koopa. It just makes it a little quicker rather than swimming through the water here. Now we have a couple of gaps you can long jump across. There is also wind that will push you up. It will give you a bit of lift onto the platform if you need to. Now we've got a pipe here. Don't worry about that. Cross the bridge. Just be careful because the wind is trying to blow you to the left. Watch out for the cannonballs as well bouncing down the hill here. Now just head straight down and we're going to find Koopa the Quick over on the left side. Now this Koopa the Quick race is a lot more difficult than the first one. He runs a lot quicker for a start. Now you don't really need to worry out for too much, just watch out for the cannonballs. And again, as you cross back over that bridge, watch out for the wind that tries to blow you off the edge. Now as long as you get to the flag in about 22-23 seconds, you get the star.
Here we go!
Now for star 4, jump through the Tiny Island portrait. Now we need to find 5 secrets hidden across the level. Thankfully you can get them all in Tiny Island, so we don't need to go over to Huge Island. So just drop down onto the switch here, like you might have done in star 1. Do a backflip or a somersault up top here. Now the first secret is just by this entrance. Just walk next to it, you'll get the secret. Now secret 2 is right at the top here, so you need to walk across the plank, being very careful. because it is very easy to just slip off the edge. Now once you've got across it, just head up the top into the water. That will be secret 2. You can just jump back down this side. Now we need to get down onto the beach here. So just drop down. Now secret number 3 is over by the opening. Grab that. There's another opening at the top right here. So head into the corner, just jump and you'll get the secret. And then finally, head across onto the other platform. And there is a hole there where a cannon will come out later on. Now the star has appeared, so what I would suggest doing is just jumping back into the water, heading back up to the left side here, and then if you run back rounds, drop down at this point and then land on that switch, we're going to get that platform appear. And if you follow the platform all of the way across, you're going to get to the star.
Here we go!
For star number 5, we're going to jump into the portrait at Huge Island.
Yeah!
Now we need to find 8 red coins. They're all in one place. There's a cave on this island where you can only get access in tiny islands. We need to go and speak to a pink bomb who's going to activate a cannon for us, and then we can get into the cave using the cannon. Now the pink bomb would show up here, but we need to go and activate it in Huge Island first. So if you head back up along this platform here, we'll jump into the pipe, and that will get the pink bomb to appear. Now it is kind of risky going this way. If you find it too difficult, find a different route or a different pipe. But once you've got back to the pink bomb, speak to him, he'll get the cannon open. We've already done that, so we need to revert back to tiny islands. Now the way I'm going to do this is just heading up the beach area, and then if we jump back up top here, round the corner there's a pipe we can jump into. That's going to return us to Huge Island. Now head back towards the beach. I'll show you where the cave entrance is first though. So if you look over on the left here, the entrance is just along this narrow path. So we'll go back to where the cannon has now opened up and jump into it. So if we aim the cannon just where this cloud is, top right of the cloud, that'll get you up to the platform we need to be going to. Watch out for the Goomba. And then just take your time, don't rush this. It's very easy to fall off here. But once you get to the entrance, head inside. Now, like I said earlier, all 8 of the red coins are scattered around this cave area. Most of them are quite easy to get, just requiring single jumps. But there is one in a really nasty place. You're going to have to use a triple jump or a somersault to get up to this platform. Watch out for the fire that comes shooting at you though. Now if you fall off any of these ledges, unfortunately you're going to lose a life, so go extra careful here. Now the last red coin is just up the top right. If you do a wall kick off the left wall here, that will get you up there, and the star will just appear down below.
Here we go!
Now for star 6, jump through the tiny island portrait. Now we need to get to the top of the island. This is probably going to be the quickest route. So like star 1, do your couple of long jumps and activate the switch. And then head up from here. Now head up to where the water is and do a ground pound. Now that's going to drain the water and you should see an entrance there as well. We're way too big to fit down there though, so jump into the pipe and we're going to go back to Huge Island. Now head back to the top and you should now fit into the entrance. Now the Wiggler boss fight is quite straightforward. It's probably one of the easiest bosses in the game really. All you need to do is jump on him 3 times. You don't need to worry about doing ground pounds either. Now once you've jumped onto him 3 separate times, you'll get the star. Now for the 100 coin star, we're going to jump through the portrait to Huge Island to start things off. Now there is just less than 200 coins scattered across the entire island, so we've got plenty to choose from. However, what I would recommend doing, like I said, if you jump through the portrait to Huge Island, that means all of these Goombas, if you ground pound them, you'll get a blue coin, so that's instantly 15 coins. Once you've done that, head through the wall here. Now the Shy Guy will give you 2 coins. You can wait for it to dive down and jump on him. Now let's jump onto the Koopa and then jump onto him himself. That'll give you a blue coin. I recommend jumping onto the shell. It's a bit quicker to get around. There's a couple of coins up here along with an extra life if you want it. But we're going to use this to get across the water a little bit quicker. So again, like I said, make sure you go and ground pound all of the Goombas for a blue coin. But if you feel like you can, get a couple of coins from the Shy Guy too. Now I'm going to use the cannon here because we've got a couple of Goombas up the top we can grab. So again, kind of aim to the top right of the cloud. Now there should be a Goomba up here. What's happened is he has fallen down to the ledge down below. So we'll come back to him in a minute. Now if you fancy it, go for the 5 coins just along here. Now I'm going to go and use that cannon again to get the 2 Goombas. We've also got the cave that has got the 8 red coins. That'll give us 16 coins if you want to do that, but I wouldn't suggest it. There's so many in this level as it is. Now, like you've just seen, if you don't ground pound the Goombas, you're only going to get a single coin. Now we'll do a long jump across here.
Here we go!
We've got a bunch of coins just up here. And there's also 2 Goombas up here we can ground pound too. Just be a bit careful because the wind will continuously blow you off the edge. Now if you have difficulties with this, don't worry too much, you can find coins elsewhere. In fact, I just lost that one off the edge. So we're going to have to find some extra coins as is. Now we've got a Goomba up here. We've also got a Chuckyar a bit further up. So we're going to go up top here as well and grab the 5 coins from him. There's also some coins on the path here. Now if you just jump down here, we've got a row of coins as well we can collect. And then head back down where we had that Koopa race. We've got a couple of Goombas. Now for the final lot of coins, head back up top here, jump through the pipe, and we're going to go back to the huge island. Now as you can see, we've got a few Goombas around the place. They'll give us a coin each. There's a few coins on the platform round the side. And as well as that, you can jump on top of the Koopa for another blue coin. And then you'll be able to find some coins over on the beach itself. But like I said earlier, if you are struggling with coins here, go back into the cave. There's several in there, and there's a lot of coins just laying around the place. Well, I hope this guide helped you out. If you want to check out any of my other walkthroughs, the link should be on the screen right now. If you liked the video, maybe give it a thumbs up and leave me some comments down below. Thanks for watching.